Here we go. What would help me out a lot is if I could see. Oh, we got biters coming in from the rear. I think they'll pick up on them. Or they'll just ignore them for a very long time. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I'm going to start by just making... Well, this is going to be fine here. So we're going to make a wall around this. Like a pretty big wall. Okay. I think this is a pretty good distance for the wall. Gives me a little bit of breathing room for when the fluid mining drills come in. Plus, they'll all be pointing to the left, which is fine. But now we gotta load up these walls with turrets. Okay, well, I think this should do for now. I think I'm currently making a lot of magazines, so my inventory is completely full. Oh, never mind, not anymore. So I think we'll start by just kind of taking all the magazines I have and distributing them amongst all of the turrets that I have currently, which means they're all going to have less than 12. Okay, well, okay, whatever. Okay, so they all have about 17, which is just enough for them to not complain. Geez, this is going to be super hard. Then we have to get this rock hole somehow, or no. I think I'm just going to bring a vehicle over with rock hole. Yeah, so these need fluid mining drills, right? Which we can craft. Cool. These will have fluid mining drills. It'll put the output to the left. We'll do whatever there. This is a nice big wall. Otherwise, for now, I guess we could just secure this platform area. But we're out of walls and we're out of magazines. And again, the whole reason we're doing this is because we have no way to automate magazines. Yeah, I'm not going to capture that rock hole. I am just going to bring lead in here. Maybe acetylene will be here, and it'll do everything within this area, this plaza. I could capture this, but this is faster. I'll just do this little portion here. We'll be walled off. Oh, I am out of walls, so I do have to return back to base. Alright, so I've completely surrounded it. I am out of magazines, which means I need to go back to the main base to mass produce them again. But this is what our lead production is going to look like for the time being. We're going to basically hand deliver rock. Oh, what the heck is that? Get these walls gone. Okay, we are going to basically hand deliver rock coal. I think that's all we need. We just need to hand deliver rock coal. And this will produce lead ore, and it'll also produce ash, which I will deliver back to the main base. And also outside of those two, whatever we need for acetate. We need rock coal for acetate as well. I don't know what that process entails, but yeah, this is what we're looking like so far. So we can go ahead and clean some of these up. We found lead. We have expanded it, but we're not done expanding it. This also needs a decoration. Glass ore. We're going to automate the military defenses before we go ahead and get glass ore. We'll just drag this over like this. And if this ruins the formatting, I guess I can fix it later. But I don't feel like reorganizing everything. Okay, so I know we just did one, but I'm going to do a quick little mod intermission again. I am going to be swapping out Searchlight for Searchlight Assault. I'm getting the bigger artillery mod and armored biters. Now that Rampant works, I thought it would be fun to just add a couple more of the war side mods in, but I wanted Rampant Arsenal to be the main one, so I was just looking to see if there were a few little add-ons. One of them was armored biters, very cool. I mean, they look absolutely awesome, and Vaden, the one who made Rampant, was instrumental. It's also listed as a dependency for Rampant mods, so they're meant to work together. This is a Searchlight mod I'm removing and replacing with Searchlight Assault because it's good. I mean, you can check it out. It shoots light at the nearest divider, and it looks awesome. But you know, no offense, Searchlight Assault looks much better. I mean, just look at that. It's a beautiful scanning, and it also, you know, it does, you know, it has what's it called? It has benefits. So yeah, basically, as soon as something's spotted, it boosts the range of the turrets near you. So like here, as soon as it finds it, they find it and they lock on. So I think it's just a little bit more polished, which confuses me because it has way less downloads than Searchlight. But I will be trying to install these mods, and we'll see how it goes. Ooh, first wave actually. I guess I should have mentioned this. Pi Alternative Energy has released today, so they've updated everything here. Seems like the load seems to have worked. The update worked. They have Pi coal processing tips. Oh, cool. Ash and tailings. Cool. They added some tips. But the load seems to have worked otherwise, so I'll quit for now. And then again, let me try load or install the other mods I was looking to. I also uninstalled Searchlight already. So here we go. Searchlight Assault. Searchlight Assault. This is probably why no one finds it, because they added this to either end. But oh well. Searchlight Assault. Probably just type in the word biters and see downloads. Armored biters #1. I think that was it. Let me double check. Okay, it was bigger artillery, which I think just adds a larger artillery cannon for late game, so I probably won't see it in forever. Ooh, and let's go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, it seems to have worked, so we can check out that we have Assault Searchlight. Only needs Logistic Science Pack, so that's not bad. Artillery, let's see. Can I type in bigger artillery? Big Bertha. Okay, I'll never get there probably. And the armored biters are enemies, so very cool. This has been a mod update intermission. So I've cleared out the area surrounding just the edges, just so it's easier to see where the borders are. And I think it is much easier to see and work with. Yep. So now we can see the borders of our little base. This is going to be our separate base. Again, for now, I mean, this is going to produce its own lead and feed it to everything, but for now I think that the lead, I don't think we're going to be able to belt this lead all the way down. So we're just going to maybe build a road. Let's see if auto searing for the automobile is here yet. So after automobile, if I would like to, auto drive, I can't do that yet. So I might make a road down and back, or I might just grapple hook fling myself across the map every time I need more lead and vice versa. Okay, so I'm starting to build the fluid mining drill area. And then, we'll work on the inputs and outputs. Alright, so it looks like stone produces a second output called kerogen. And it's blocking up my stone line. So I want to do some research about that. Kerogen, somewhere between wood and oil, mined from stone. Cool. What do we do with kerogen? Burned. It's burned. Okay. Well, I mean, I have a solution for this, which is great. I just dump it onto the, extra burnables. Let me see. Let me double make sure that it is burnable first, though. I guess I'll take this, and I'll take this out of it, and I'll replace it down. And I'll tell it to make the wall again, and then I'll give it the kerogen. And it burns it. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so I was scared that this kerogen stuff would start showing up everywhere and clogging up all my mines, but it only is clogging up the stone mine. So let's go ahead and fix this. Okay, so I don't know if I've said this yet, but these mines now produce half kerogen, which is a burnable fuel, until we research tech later on to turn it into shale oil. But I've just rerouted it so that all the, what's it called again, kerogen, which is something between mud and wood, I think it said, is now going to be rerouted to the extra burnables. So now we'll have 3 extra burnables, and all the kerogen will go out to the left, and everything else, like the stone, will go up and to the right. So this is still going to be a stone production block that produces kerogen as a side product or a byproduct. Oh, where's the kerogen? Okay. And right now, yeah, we're just, oh, I forgot to turn on auto build. We're just finishing the builds to see them all going. Okay, giving it a try. Unfortunately, we had to drop the amount of stone throughput, but I think it's fine because oh, you know what I realized? We could fix this up a lot better. The stone throughput drops is fine because we're only getting half as much stone now, because the other half is now kerogen. The kerogen is getting stuck somewhere. It's getting stuck through here because the throughput is so slow. So I didn't want to use more compact, but we might as well. It seems like we might be producing a ton of kerogen in the future, which is, it's kind of weird. But yeah, we won't be needing our raw coal for a while, it seems. Okay, so I think I've done this correctly. I've just replaced all the inserters with splitters with filters on them. So all the stone comes up now. Oh, let me split this up. So these should have 3. These will have 2. 1, 2, 2. And these should all be 1 because they should only have ash. Okay, so yeah, all the kerogen goes out left, all the stone comes up here, and all the ash goes to the left. And this is a good improvement. I guess I could have done this whole time. But let's check out how the kerogen's doing. Yeah, the kerogen is still remaining a thick line. The ash, it seems like it doesn't want to go in here because it's full of stone. Whoops, okay. Yep, you're full of stone as well. Okay, cool, yeah, as the stone backs up, the kerogen backs up as well. That makes sense. We won't be producing this fuel forever. I'm gonna go check out the source to make sure this is integrating into our system well. Oh, we're definitely getting lots of kerogen, and it's going out. And everything seems to be burning kerogen just fine. Yep, we are getting lots of coal and kerogen. Alright, looks like suddenly our main source of power has gone from coal to kerogen, which is, you know, fine with me. Well, I have spammed my grappling gun, and now, well, at least I'm here at the base. I said I'd have to walk the rest of the way, but I realized I'm right here. Basically, I've just been running back and forth to get the building materials required to complete constructing this area. I filled my inventory with iron, copper, and steel plates in hopes that it's enough. Also, I forgot to get the stone gravel. But yeah, I'll be doing some partly decorating, partly just standing here, partly getting my military up so that I can, yes, so that I can finish building this area. Going on a little night raid to spice things up. Cool. Hey, currently crafting the last 3 fluid mining. Oh, by 3 I mean 5. I need to make more. Guess I might as well upgrade these while I'm passing by. Okay. This one looks upgraded. Okay, so here comes the last fluid mining drill for our lead setup. And then after this, we're gonna have to figure out how to make acetylene in the lab, and also how we're going to design this, because we're going to make the lead on site here. So we need to make lead and acetylene on site, and then basically I'm bringing in fuel and taking out ash and lead. I'm also going to make magazines on site as well. Okay, so in order to fully produce the acetylene, we need to run all those fluid mining drills for lead. We would need about 145, so I rounded it up to 150. But here we need 12 gasifiers, 6 blah blah blah, like a ton of machines, which I don't think is going to work out. So I think we're maybe going to limit this to 6 or 3. And so let's limit to 4 and see what the rest, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's more reasonable, and I think it'll fit in our space better. It'll only produce 50, which is fine, so 1/3 of the lead will go. Well, also means we're only producing 5 lead per second. Now, I'm also debating right now if I should produce coke on site or not, because I could just produce coke somewhere else, well, you know, back at the main base and then bring it over. Otherwise, I mean, I think that is what I'll do, because I do need coke. And the coal gas and the tar will be useful in the main base as fluid fuel sources. So, and we need 2.5 each. I mean, I guess we should finish the chain here. Need so many destructive distillation combo. Maybe classic 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Or we could make it here, but then we'd be dumping out tar, coal gas, carbon dioxide. Alright, I think we're going to make the coke off-site at the main base. And then drag over coke. Okay, so I just realized after all my work that if I wanted 4 gasifiers, which is about 50 acetylene per second, which is about 5 lead per second, I would need about 27.78 raw coal per second, which we can't realistically support. We can't even really realistically support 13.8. Probably because this is so close to 1.3. I mean, okay, no, we'll do it. We'll make it on site because I don't know. Actually, we will make it on site maybe. But the main point was that all this is a waste because I can't actually support that right now. All right, so this is my solution for acetylene. I'm going to have a car that brings in raw coal, and I'm producing these on site just because I don't want to be dragging too many things back and forth. So, raw coal to make acetylene. The base will have basically this thing where well, here, let's put an input first. Bam. Okay, so it'll get fed raw coal, which will go to a car. Right, and then once that car is full enough, which I guess will take some time, we'll take the car and we'll drive it into the acetylene places, right? This cute little spot for my car, and then we can now see if it runs. Oh, it's not running because I didn't provide any water, so I gotta connect that up. This also brings me to another problem, and that is that I'll need water. Which means that there's going to be an exposed part reaching out into water at all times. So that might get attacked a lot. We'll see how much of an issue that is. And if it is a big issue, then to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do if it's a big issue. I'll have to figure that part out. And there we go. It works. We're making our first bit of acetylene. Oh, and this seems to be running permanently, so that's good. Alright, oh, and we're out of raw coal, so we'll drive this back to the base spot. And then, yeah. This is the reason we have chutes, by the way. They're inserters and not loaders. These loaders can't place stuff in objects. I'm actually very happy with this design. It looks really cool. Let's go ahead and port it over. Oh, I forgot that the whole base would need power, so I quickly added a boiler here, and let's see if this will be enough. If this is enough to power the entire base, or to power the entire mini base. Okay, so we can check the electrical network, and yeah, seems like as things turn on, the gasifier's on. Okay, when the gasifier turns on, we kind of hit the limit. Okay, so I've just extended a little bit, and let's see how it performs now. Yeah, it looks like every line of rock hole is fully backed up, so this is now our new design. Let's go ahead and port it.